It's what they don't tell you when you decide you want to become an entrepreneur. It's what they don't tell you when you decide you want to become a real estate agent. We all see the glamorous lives. We all see the cars. We all see the big houses. We all see all the cash, and it looks great. And worse, it all looks easy. And we all think that all we need to do is buy an ebook and we'll make $1 million. And I'm here to tell you the raw truth. And it's what we're here to talk about. It's what goes on behind the Instagram post. What goes on behind the Insta stories. What goes on, what led up to that breakthrough for that person to have the life that they have. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in. I'm your host, Adrian. Today I'm talking about everything that they don't talk about. And that's the raw truth. That's all the internal grind, the hustle that nobody sees. But we all see the nice car. We all see the Ferrari. We all see the Lamborghini. But we don't see the long hours in the office. We don't see the sacrifices, and we don't see all the stages of uncomfortability that led to this breakthrough. And it's why I'm doing this video, because I get so many people, especially millennials, that go, Adrian, I just saw this ebook. I'm going to subscribe to it. It says I can make $1 million in the next 12 months. All I need to do is pay $200. I'm going to become an entrepreneur. I'm going to create an Amazon account, and I'm going to make $1 million. Or they say, Adrian, I'm going to get my real estate license. I just saw this investor. He's making $2 million flipping houses. I saw a little YouTube video, and it looks really easy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make $1 million in the next year. And what we don't see is the underlying layer to what they're trying to show you. What we don't see is all the work that goes into you actually reaping those rewards. Every successful person we've spoken to, every successful person you know, every successful person you see on TV has gone through certain actions, has gone through certain adversities, had to go through a process to get to where they're at. It didn't just happen overnight. But a lot of us think that that's the case. And we think that we can become successful overnight. And there's this overnight success waiting for all of us. When it's not the case. We all know this picture, the picture of the iceberg. Everybody sees the success. But nobody sees everything that goes on in between it. Nobody sees the long hours that you spent at the office. Nobody sees the countless hours you spent by yourself working and mastering your craft. Nobody sees the 4 a.m. alarm clock that goes off. Nobody sees the late hours that you spend trying to understand how to sell something. Nobody sees the hours you spend on YouTube learning and the hours you spend reading. Nobody sees that. It's that's the raw truth that's going to get you to where you need to go. It's those fundamentals that build you to being a better you, that build you up and build you up and build you up and build you up, and boom, you have a breakthrough. And all of a sudden you reap the rewards that you wanted to reap. But it took this consistent action, this raw truth, this grind, this hustle, if you want to call it, to lead to where we need to go. You know, a lot of people, we're trying to get away from the hustle. We're trying to go, I don't need the hustle. I don't need to grind. Everybody's talking about that. But that's what creates you. That's what gets you to where you're going. Now, there's going to be a time where you adjust that and you don't hustle as much and you start to create some leverage in your business. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about you getting started. We're talking about you going after your goals and achieving your goals and you having everything that you see that other people have. Because I know you want it. I know you want it, or you wouldn't be watching this video. I know you want the nice car. I know you want the nice house. I know you want the nice lifestyle. I know that. But we have to understand the little things that it takes, the little things that we need to do to have that lifestyle. The sacrifices that you need to make with your friends. The sacrifices that you need to make with your family. And to go even deeper, the sacrifices that you need to make within yourself in order for you to reap different rewards. I remember at 19 years old, I had to make a big sacrifice. I gave back my nice car. I budgeted $2.69 every day so I can afford 2 BRC burritos. That was a sacrifice I had to go through. That was a sacrifice that made me who I am today. It was being very uncomfortable. It was being so uncomfortable that I grew. It was being so uncomfortable in different situations, getting said no to more times than I've been said no to in my entire life, getting the door slammed in my face countless times. It was all of that. It was all that raw stuff. All of that led me to having the few breakthroughs that I've had. And I'm still going through it. I'm still in it. You can see it. It's on my Insta stories. I posted on my Instagram. I'm not cutting the process. I'm still in it because I understand it's what makes you who you need to be in the future. It's what creates that breakthrough. But you're trying to skip it. You're trying to run around it. You're trying to buy an ebook to jump over it, and it's not going to happen. And if it does happen, it won't last very long. You have a short burst of success, and then you're going to wonder, how do you get back? And the bad thing is that you didn't build any fundamental actions. You didn't build any solid habits to carry you through that time. So what happens? You collapse. You don't succeed, and you don't get to where you're going. And the worst, you don't ever get back. Because you didn't build the fundamentals that you needed. You didn't build the habits that were going to lead you to become successful. You all know what I'm talking about. And I want to challenge you to stop trying to cut the process. Stop trying to run around it and fall in love with the process. Understand that this is what we need to do. This is the life you chose. You've chosen a life of becoming an entrepreneur. You chose the life of becoming a successful salesperson. You're going to have to do a lot of things that most people don't do, but you'll also reap the rewards that most people don't reap, and you'll also live a life that most people don't live. But it starts with you understanding that you can't cut the hustle. You can't get rid of the raw truth. You have to go through certain actions, certain motions. You have to go through the process in order to progress and become a better you. And I want to challenge you to do more of that. I want to challenge you to get more in that grind. Do more of what everybody's not doing. Do that now. Sacrifice, make the sacrifice now. So you don't have to make the sacrifice when you're older. I'm telling you from experience, especially you younger kids out there. Give it up now. At 19, I threw it all away. I didn't want it. I'm going to make the sacrifice right now. I'm going to starve right now. I'm going to learn what it's like to be said no to 100 times in one day right now. So then therefore I can succeed tomorrow. So therefore I can have what I want to have tomorrow. But I have to sacrifice right now. I want to challenge you to sacrifice more, especially if you're younger, especially if you're a millennial. Get in there. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. Get uncomfortable. Start doing what you need to do. Start putting in the action. Get away from the get-rich-quick schemes. They don't work. They're schemes for a reason. Do what you need to do. Go out there and actually fall in love with the process. And you're going to notice this happens a lot faster. You're going to notice you get to where you want a lot faster. And not only that, it's a lot more enjoyable. We're not fighting it. We're growing with it. So I want to challenge you to do that, and I want to challenge you to get away from the overnight success and understand that it's going to take a few years of consistent action, and boom, you'll have your breakthrough. And I want to support you along the way, so do me a favor. Send me an email. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how I can help you. How have you tricked yourself into believing that you can become successful overnight, and what actions do you need to do to put into place right now so you can have that big breakthrough in the future? I want to know. Send me a direct message. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, the like button on the left-hand side of the page. I'll see you guys real soon. Really, really appreciate you guys tuning in.